do a little cold start real quick. Sounding pretty mean for a little 3-liter. Come on now. All right, good morning, everyone. So today I'm gonna be doing a little day in the life. I mean, just some random person, but some people want to see what you're doing. So I have 2 jobs that I go to. I have an office job in accounting, and then I have a golf range job. I'm about to head to the store first. I gotta grab some energy drinks just because like there's no way I do it without those. And then I'm gonna be chilling for a little bit. Currently it is 6:43 and I work at 9, so I'm gonna get some Instagram reels up for my car account, for my G35 account, and then should go on with my day. All right, so we are currently on the way to 7-Eleven across the street. It's about a block or 2 away only. I just gotta grab like a Monster or something because I'm fucking exhausted. Ain't nobody on the roads yet, which is nice. It's loud ass car. Let me roll my windows down. I shall be back with my energy drinks. My hands won't be empty next time you see me. There'll be energy drinks. Oh, look at that. What we're gonna do, our plan is go to the parking garage. It's only about a mile away. Hold up. Where are my keys? Where my keys at? And I'll see you guys once I get there. So we got some morning juice for today. Got some toothpaste on my lips still. I just got to the parking garage. This is where I usually just chill. Sun's not completely up, but I'll show you guys real quick my view from my energy drink this morning. We got a little Garfield. And then if I zoom in, that is downtown Detroit. So it's pretty cool. I get to see all this shit. People leave this place trash, so there's trash on the ground, of course. A lot of imperfections. This thing definitely was not crashed, as you can tell by the body line. Cinematic. I'd say within this past year, I've learned quite a bit. I'm growing as a person. I'm gonna be a junior in college this year, and junior in college, it's a big year, you know what I mean? But college is a place where you learn responsibility, but you also gain a lot of bad habits. I was doing a lot of dumb shit, I ain't even gonna lie. I was smoking and drinking a bunch. I mean, who doesn't? But I kind of want to change that. I just got like a lot bigger goals in life. We're on a ledge. If you guys look at this ledge. 7 stories, bro. But like I was saying, there's a lot of shit that I haven't really taken into account. One of them being like trust in the process, beauty in the struggle. A lot of people don't understand. There's a journey that comes before any success. Any success that you have takes a lot of hard work, and people like to skip the equation. Let me get my notebook real quick. But you just have to learn to enjoy the journey, be more aware of the present, what you're doing now. A lot of people think that shit will just start happening eventually in their future. People think everything will just come to you. Nothing will just come to you. You gotta do everything yourself. Being a man, you always gotta perform 110%. I feel like a lot of you guys do know this. You could be at the lowest time of your life, but you still gotta go to work, still work at 110%. Like, people don't need to know your shit. Everyone's got their own shit. That's something I've learned in the past year. This past year, I feel like I've matured quite a bit. And that's why I feel like I wanna just make some videos talking, because I try preaching this shit to a lot of people and no one really gives a fuck, so I'm just gonna say it to a camera instead. I'm not really good at talking to a camera, as you can tell. I can't really make eye contact. You guys should start really looking into, you gotta rewire your brain a little bit. I feel like the past month I've been rewiring my brain, reteaching my brain everything, all the good things, all the bad things. You just have to be more aware of what you're doing. A lot of people just go on autopilot. Like if you're on TikTok 2 hours a day, 2 hours a day on TikTok is 730 hours over the year, and 730 hours is 30 days. So technically 30 days of your whole year you're just spending on TikTok. And I was thinking about that and I'm like, that's fucked. I mean, I don't have TikTok anymore, but I have Instagram Reels, and I definitely spend at least like an hour a day. So just knowing half a month I'm spending on that every year is kind of fucking crazy to me. So you have to budget your time as if your life depends on it. You need to know what you're doing at all times. One thing I've been doing, I've been catching myself on TikTok, or not TikTok, Instagram Reels. I'll be catching myself there. I'm like, let me go grab my book instead. That's just one thing I'm trying to get better at, reading books. One of the biggest lessons I feel like I've learned within this past year, doing what we don't want to do now will make life easier in the future. This kind of goes back to what I was saying, but like if you think you're gonna go to the gym next year once you finish high school or you finish college, like it's just not gonna happen. You have to start somewhere. Like you're not just gonna randomly start one day unless you start now. Just imagine being 50 years old. I know a lot of people don't really bag it like that, but I think about it and I'm like, I only think about it for a few seconds, but if you really think about it, you're gonna be 50 years old, and if you waste your life, you only got one life. Simple as that. Like I just saw a video the other day of this guy, and he was just preaching to everyone. He was like, there's so many things that I wish I could have done differently, but I'm too old now, which I don't really agree with that, but the way he was coming off kind of just hit deep for me. It's all the stuff that I've kind of been trying to teach myself and learning. It makes me want to take action a little bit more, just for my actions and what I be doing every day. My daily day consists of 2 jobs. I got my office job. I'm about to go to it at 9 o'clock. It's only 7 o'clock right now. The sun is still not completely up. It's still a little cloudy out. Got my range job after that. Shift manager though. Hey. Big manager. Big manager. No, I'm just playing. But you guys gotta boss up. I know probably about 90% of this US population, maybe not even just US population, but 90% of everyone doesn't even have $1,000 to their name, and I think that's fucking insane. This past year I was paying almost $900 a month for my rent, and just to think that people don't have $1,000 to their name is kind of fucking crazy to me. If you're in the same boat, if you don't know what you're doing, I would say definitely get that first grand. That's gotta be your first goal. Get that first grand, and you gotta build off that shit. So take that grand that you made from working, busting your ass at a job. Say you got a job, made $1,000. Now you put that into your business. And then you slowly build your business just a little more while you're working. You're still making money. So now you're up to $2,000 or $3,000. Now you got all that money to not spend, but save and reinvest into your business, which will be technically the best decision of your life. Coming from me, I'm trying to start my own shit. I started an Instagram account just a few months ago called Daily VQ. If I can pop it up, I'll try to pop it up here. If I can't, I just look like a fucking idiot with my finger out. I think I'm up to 14,000 followers on there. I post a lot of VQ clips because that's my dream. That's my goal for the next couple of years. I want to buy a G35. I want to start making videos on it. I kind of want to build some sort of a following from it, surrounded by the G35 and 350Z community. And I just want to be able to do my own thing. I see all these other people doing it, why can't I? So, got to make an account, build the following. Hopefully these people stay. My plan is to, don't be taking my plans, but my plan is to buy a G35, maybe even a clapped one, say $4 or $5 grand, and then I'm gonna try to rebuild it a little bit within my channel. I kind of want to rebuild it, make a little reels, make a little series out of it. I feel like that'd be a great idea. Great way to make money off of it. It's more of an investment, not just buying a car. Like I could buy the car whenever I want. Like if I want, I can go buy one today, but I'm just choosing not to because I'd rather be a lot more comfortable when I buy a car. I want to be able to do the shit that I want. I don't want to cheap out on it. A lot of people save up $7,000, $8,000, $10,000, buy that car for $8,000, and then don't have any money to spend. They have $1,000 left, and they're like, well, I'm gonna need this for something else. Or they go completely broke, use their entire bank account. Like I was saying, 90% of the population don't even have $1,000 in their account. Like, come on. So if you're more comfortable always wait till you're comfortable to buy anything. Maybe not with a car, but if you don't have 10 times the amount it is, I wouldn't buy it. It shouldn't be on your list to buy. You should definitely be bossing up and making some more money. This video kind of just turned into me preaching, but that's life for you. I don't know. One thing that will really help you out when you're trying to start off, make some more money, you need to have some sort of budget. You need to budget your money somehow. You need to save a certain amount of money. On this page I wrote down, save a percentage of every dollar that you make. If you make $1,000, I actually have a sheet for this. If you make $1,000, put 40-50% away. That's money that you just don't touch. You're not allowed to touch that. So 40% you put away for your expenses. Let's say you have rent, you have gas, that shit needs to be paid. So you put that 40% away, you don't touch it. That's not your money to spend. It's for shit that you need. So food, groceries, gas, etc., etc. 50%, personally, I put 50% in my savings. I don't really spend too much money. So 50% is a great number for me. Half my paychecks, I just put right in my savings. I don't even touch. I don't even know that I have really. I recommend doing that shit just because if you see that you have $1,000 paycheck, you're gonna go and spend $1,000. I put 90% away. I put 40 to expenses, 50% to my savings. So I only have 10%. I only get $100 to spend within 2 weeks. I mean, I probably don't even spend that, but still just the fact I'm putting away so much money and like I'm comfortable. I don't know, it's something I feel like everyone needs to do. And then that leaves you with a 10% spend. 100 bucks. This is if you're making a K. If you're making $1,000, 100 bucks you get. Doesn't seem like a lot, but if you save your spend money, let's say 2 paychecks in a row, like I would do, then you have a few $100s that you can spend. It's your money to spend, it's not your savings. You're not taking money out, and it's your savings. You can spend on whatever you want and it won't hurt you because you got your expenses covered, you have your savings covered, like you have everything that you need covered. So now it's your fun money. I just really learned the value of a dollar. After working 4 years now, I really don't want to be stuck at like a corporate job for the rest of my life. I don't really want to work a job the rest of my life. I feel like that's boring as hell. I kind of want to enjoy it. I want to do what I want. And I just want to make money, bro. I'm going to be a finance major. I'm going into finance at Western. I just love money, bro. I really do. Something about it. Something about green. I'm like Mr. Krabs, low-key. You can start calling me Mr. Krabs. Comment Mr. Krabs. Come on. If you see this, comment Mr. Krabs. I gave you a couple of little things just to think about. Say start with a budget. Budget could be your best friend. It'll change your life. Before, I didn't have a budget personally. I was just fucking spending all my money I made. Would live paycheck to paycheck. And that shit, that is like the worst feeling ever. If you want to go do something, you don't even have money for that shit. You don't even have money in your other accounts. And you're just wasting all your money. Like, how are you supposed to live like that? Like, you can't live like that forever. If you guys look at, the sun is finally coming out within the clouds. Get that glare on the fusion though. Beautiful morning out. I wouldn't trade the fucking world for the mornings that I have up here. I feel like this is like my peace and quiet time. This is when I read my book. This is when I write in my journal. Buy some sort of notebook, buy some sort of journal. Start writing all your thoughts down. I felt like for a while my thoughts were all mumble jumbo in my head. I was thinking about them every day, but I wouldn't do anything about it. And I would kind of just keep on thinking about it. But once you start writing shit down in a journal, kind of comes to perspective a little bit more. Shows you if it's a good or bad thought, if it's a good or bad idea. Definitely one of my favorite things that I've done within the past year is just start writing like majority of my thoughts down. It could be like the most dumb shit. It could be an idea, a business idea. Write anything down. Because you're bound to forget a lot of shit. You won't really remember everything. Man, beautiful, beautiful morning. Another thing that I feel like a lot of people need to hear, you need to enjoy the little things in life. You gotta have little goals, end goals, bigger things. Don't always come. You need little shit to keep you going, keep you happy. Like just looking at a view. It doesn't even have to be a crazy view. Knowing all these businesses. Could be my own one day. It's really just crazy to think. Ooh, she's shining a little bit today. Don't mind the paint chipping, but excuse me. I promise, sir, there's no dents in the car. You guys can see how dirty this shit actually is. Pretty bad. I was just standing here as I was talking to this camera, and I looked down. Look at this. A whole glass bottle. My car's right here. I probably ran over some, I'm not even gonna lie. Dude, don't be a fucking dickhead. Throw your shit out. This is where the bottle and the trash is. Right here. Trash can. Be the amazing person you are. Throw that shit away. We gotta keep this beautiful earth of ours. Be grateful for everything you have. A lot of people don't have shit like us. So, alright, this is the video of me trying to get a thumbnail. Certified traffic.
Eat smack, got switchy on me.
I can't wait to just like look back in the next 15, 20 years and thank myself. Thank myself for everything that I'm doing now. Like I was stating previously, do what you don't want to do now, and it'll make your life a lot easier in the future. Start going to the gym. Go to the gym. Like, I know it's hard. Go to the gym. Your 50-year-old self fat if you didn't start going to the gym. Like, you got to think about the future. Actually think about when you're 50 years old and what life's going to be like. Once you are that age, it's a little bit scary. It makes you start thinking different. You want to eat different. You want to go to the gym more.
Y'all motherfuckers should start calling me the music plug, cause I'ma start plugging y'all. I'm in.